Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating coin that has collectors buzzing with excitement, the 2017 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. That's right, this rare error coin has become incredibly valuable, with one recently selling for an astonishing $1.2 million. Let's break down exactly why this penny is worth so much, how you can identify it, and what makes it so unique. If you're into rare coins, you definitely don't want to miss this one. Let's get started. To understand why this particular penny is so valuable, we first need to take a look at the 2017 Lincoln penny itself. Most of these pennies were minted at the Denver Mint, as signified by the D Mint mark beneath the year on the coin's obverse side. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in American currency since 1909, and over the years, there have been various versions, designs, and eras that have caught the attention of collectors. The 2017 Lincoln penny is part of the Shield design series that began in 2010, and by 2017, billions of pennies were being produced annually. However, what makes this penny stand out is not its design or the sheer volume of its production, but the absence of something important, the mint mark. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin truly rare. On standard Lincoln pennies minted at the Denver Mint, there should be a D Mint mark placed just below the year 2017 on the coin's obverse side. This mark signifies that the penny was produced at the Denver Mint. However, due to an error during the minting process, a small batch of 2017 D pennies was produced without the D Mint mark. Coins with errors are always of interest to collectors, but when a mint mark is missing, it raises a red flag for rarity. In the case of the 2017 D no mint mark penny, only a few of these error coins are known to exist, making them extremely valuable. The missing mint mark transforms this ordinary penny into a true collector's item. So, why is this coin valued at a whopping $1.2 million? The answer lies in a combination of factors. First, rarity is key. Error coins, especially those with missing mint marks, are typically produced in very small quantities, often by accident. The 2017 D no mint mark penny is one of these rare errors that slipped through quality control and made it into circulation. Second, demand plays a big role in determining the value of rare coins. Serious collectors are always on the lookout for unique and unusual coins to add to their collections, and when it comes to error coins, the fewer there are, the more valuable they become. In this case, the limited number of 2017 D pennies without the mint mark has driven its value through the roof. Finally, the condition of the coin is another important factor. Coins that are found in near mint condition, meaning they show little to no wear and tear, are often worth significantly more. The 2017 D no mint mark penny that sold for $1.2 million was in pristine condition, which is extremely rare for a penny that might have been in circulation for several years now. You might be wondering, how can I tell if I have one of these valuable error pennies? Well, the first thing you'll want to do is take a close look at the year on the front of your penny. If you have a 2017 Lincoln penny and there's no D mint mark below the year, you could be holding a rare and valuable coin. Be sure to examine the coin carefully, as sometimes dirt or wear can obscure the mint mark. It's also a good idea to use a magnifying glass to get a closer look. If you think you might have found a 2017 D no mint mark penny, it's worth having it professionally appraised by a coin expert or sending it in for grading to a reputable service like PCGS or NGC.so. Why should you care about a small detail like a missing mint mark? Well, as we've seen, this tiny error has turned an everyday penny into $1 million treasure. The 2017 D no mint mark penny is a perfect example of how valuable coins can sometimes be hiding in plain sight. It's always worth taking a few moments to check your spare change. You never know what you might find. Coins with rare errors, like missing mint marks, can pop up anywhere. Whether you're sorting through a jar of pennies at home, getting change at the store, or even stumbling upon an old coin collection, it's always a good idea to keep an eye out for these rare and valuable pieces. Imagine discovering that a simple penny in your pocket is actually worth over $1 million. The 2017 D no mint mark Lincoln penny is one of the most exciting finds in recent coin history, and its staggering value of $1.2 million has made it a must-have for serious collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started with coin collecting, this story proves that even the most ordinary-looking coin can turn out to be something extraordinary. So, next time you come across a 2017 Lincoln penny, be sure to check for that mint mark. Who knows, you might just strike it rich. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting coin stories and collecting tips. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, specifically the 1979 D Lincoln penny. You might think, it's just a penny, but hold on to your seats, because this little coin could be worth a staggering $1.7 million. How is that possible? Let's find out. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, created to honor our 16th president, Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this iconic coin features Lincoln on the obverse and the famous wheat ears on the reverse until 1958. In 1959, the design was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial. But today, we're specifically focusing on the 1979 D Mint Mark penny. Minted at the Denver Mint, the 1979 D Lincoln penny is part of a series of pennies that were produced during a particularly interesting period in U.S. history. The late 1970s saw economic challenges like high inflation and the oil crisis, leading to changes in the way coins were made and circulated. Now, let's talk about what sets the 1979 D penny apart from its counterparts. While most 1979 D pennies are worth just a few cents, a specific variety of this coin, known as the 1979 D White AM penny, is where the value skyrockets. This variety features a noticeable gap between the and M in America on the reverse side of the coin. It was a result of a minting error, and while it might look subtle, it's what makes this coin so highly sought after by collectors. To identify this rare penny, hold it up and take a close look at the reverse. If you see a noticeable space between the and M, congratulations, you may have a valuable coin on your hands. Here's a tip: always check your change. Many collectors have stumbled upon these treasures in their pockets or coin jars. Now, let's discuss value. The 1979 D White AM penny has been sold at auctions for prices ranging from $1,000 to an astonishing $1.7 million. The most notable sale occurred in insert year of the notable sale, when a pristine specimen was auctioned off, shocking the numismatic community. Cut to a testimonial from a coin dealer or collector discussing their experience with the coin. If you're lucky enough to own a 1979 D White AM penny, you'll want to take good care of it. Here are some tips, so there you have it, folks. The 1979 D Lincoln penny, a small piece of history that could be worth millions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting content about rare coins and collecting tips. Have you ever found a valuable coin? Share your stories in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! We have an exciting topic that's sure to pique the interest of coin collectors and enthusiasts alike. We're diving deep into the world of the 1987 D Lincoln penny, a coin that could be worth a staggering $1.2 million. That's right, this penny isn't just pocket change. So, let's uncover what makes this coin so valuable. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since its inception in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which was introduced in 1959. Over the decades, various mint marks have been used, indicating where the coins were produced. Today, we're focusing on the D Mint mark, which signifies that this penny was minted in Denver. Now, let's take a closer look at the 1987 D Lincoln penny. At first glance, it may appear to be just another copper coin. However, there's something unique about this particular penny that makes it stand out in the eyes of collectors. In 1987, the U.S. Mint produced over 5 billion Lincoln pennies. However, only a select few of these have been identified as errors or special editions that significantly elevate their market value. Most notably, the 1987 D penny is known for a rare variety called the double die or DDO, double die obverse. So, what exactly is a double die obverse? This occurs during the minting process when the die used to strike the coins mistakenly impresses the design twice. This results in a noticeable doubling effect on specific features of the coin. Collectors often seek out these varieties due to their rarity and the unique character they bring to a standard coin. The 1987 D DDO penny displays clear doubling, particularly noticeable on the date and the inscriptions, making it highly desirable. Now, let's talk about the market value. While most 1987 D Lincoln pennies are worth just 1 cent, the DDO variety can fetch a staggering price of up to $1.2 million. But how does one determine if their penny is a valuable DDO? If you believe you have a valuable 1987 D DDO penny, you may want to consider having it appraised. Here are some steps to guide you through the process. Who would have thought that a simple penny from 1987 could be worth such an incredible amount? It's amazing how history and rarity can collide to create something so valuable. If you enjoyed learning about the 1987 D. Lincoln penny, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin-related content. Drop your comments below. Have you ever found a rare coin? What other pennies would you like us to cover? We're diving into a fascinating piece of numismatic history, the 1989 No. D. Lincoln penny, famously known as the God We Trust error coin. If you're a coin collector or just someone who's intrigued by rare finds, this penny is definitely worth knowing about. What makes it even more captivating is its incredible market value of $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.5 million for a penny. So, what exactly is the story behind this 1989 Lincoln penny? Let's break it down. Before we get into the rarity and value, let's talk about the basic design of the 1989 Lincoln penny. It features the familiar bust of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner. On the reverse side, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, a design that was introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This design remained on the penny until 2008, making the 1989 penny part of that long-running series, and now, the phrase "In God We Trust" appears above Lincoln's head on the obverse side. This motto has been a part of U.S. coinage since the mid-1800s and is a key element of this particular coin story. You might be wondering what makes this penny so special compared to other pennies from the same year. The answer lies in a minting error. Normally, pennies minted in Denver bear a small D mint mark, which indicates that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint. However, in this case, there was no mint mark at all, leading to the nickname No D penny. This error wasn't caught during production, and a small number of these pennies were released into circulation. It's important to note that minting errors are always intriguing to collectors because they are usually rare, and the fewer the errors, the higher the value. The No D mint mark is a rare mistake that makes this coin highly sought after, but there's more to the story. In addition to the missing D mint mark, this coin has another unique feature. On some of these 1989 pennies, the phrase "In God We Trust" appears slightly off or incomplete. This error occurred during the minting process when the die used to strike the coins was worn out or misaligned. This creates a noticeable defect, which can vary in severity from coin to coin. Some may show partial lettering, while others may have a more dramatic shift. This double error, the missing mint mark and the flawed "In God We Trust" inscription, makes this coin one of the most famous error coins in modern U.S. coinage history. Now, let's talk about the big question: why is this coin worth $1.50 million? First, it's all about rarity. The fewer of these error coins that exist, the more valuable they become. Since the 1989 No D penny with the God We Trust error is extremely scarce, its value has skyrocketed in recent years. Many coin collectors and investors are eager to get their hands on this rare find, which has driven up demand. Second, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its value. Coins that are in near-perfect condition, often graded as mint state or higher, can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. If a 1989 No D Lincoln penny with the God We Trust error is found in pristine condition, it can easily be worth millions of dollars. If you're wondering whether you have one of these rare pennies in your collection or in loose change, here's what you need to look for. 1. The first thing to check is the mint mark. If your 1989 penny was minted in Denver but doesn't have the D mark under the year, you may have a rare coin. 2. Examine the "In God We Trust" motto closely. If any part of the lettering looks off, misaligned, or incomplete, that's a key indicator of this error coin. 3. Finally, the condition of the coin is crucial. Even if you find a No D penny, its value will depend heavily on its state. Coins that show little wear and tear will be far more valuable. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for unique and rare coins, and the 1989 No D penny with the God We Trust error checks all the boxes. It's a minting error that's rare, it has a fascinating backstory, and it's tied to one of the most iconic figures in American history, Abraham Lincoln. This combination of factors makes it a dream find for numismatists. Moreover, as more people become aware of this penny's value, the market for error coins has expanded. Collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for rare coins like this, especially when they come with such an intriguing history. So, there you have it, the story of the 1989 No D Lincoln penny, a small but significant piece of American coinage history. With its missing mint mark and the God We Trust error, this penny has captured the attention of collectors worldwide, driving its market value up to an astounding $1.50 million. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare coins, you could be holding a true treasure in your hands. Be sure to check your change and your old coin collections. You never know when you might strike gold, or in this case, copper. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next exciting video. See you next time. We've got a truly remarkable coin to talk about. It's the 2016 Dino Lincoln penny, an incredibly rare and valuable coin with a market value of $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right, a single penny worth $1.3 million. If you're a collector or just someone who enjoys rare finds, this is a coin that could change everything. Let's dive into what makes this penny so special and why it's worth such a fortune. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in American currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Since then, the penny has undergone various design changes, but Lincoln's iconic image has always remained. One of the things that makes the 2016 Dino Lincoln penny so fascinating is that it's part of this long and storied history, yet it stands out in an extraordinary way. The 2016 D penny was minted in Denver, one of the U.S. Mint's primary locations. Most pennies minted in Denver come with a small D mint mark, signifying their origin. However, what makes this particular penny stand out is its no mint mark. Somehow, during the minting process, the D mint mark was not added to the coin, creating an error that would later become highly valuable. Error coins have always been a major attraction in the world of numismatics. Sometimes, a minor mistake during the production of a coin can turn it into a priceless treasure. Whether it's a misprint, a missing element, or a design flaw, these errors make the coin unique and often extremely rare. In the case of the 2016 Dino Lincoln penny, the missing mint mark is what skyrocketed its value to an astounding $1.3 million. The primary reason the 2016 Dino Lincoln penny is worth so much is its rarity. Only a handful of these coins have been discovered, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for the chance to own one. Imagine holding a piece of history that almost didn't exist, a penny that slipped through quality control at the U.S. Mint and is now worth more than $1 million. Another factor contributing to its value is the coin's condition. The better the condition, the higher the price. Coins that have never been circulated, or have minimal wear and tear, are much more desirable to collectors. If you ever come across a 2016 D penny with no mint mark, be sure to have it evaluated by a professional. It could be worth a life-changing amount of money. Now, let's talk about a key feature that remains on the 2016 Dino Lincoln penny, the phrase, "In God We Trust." This iconic motto has appeared on U.S. coins for over a century and continues to be a symbol of American values. The fact that the "In God We Trust" motto remains intact while the mint mark is missing adds another layer of intrigue to this already fascinating coin. So, how did this penny end up with a price tag of $1.3 million? It's a combination of rarity, historical significance, and collector demand. When only a few coins like this exist, competition among collectors can drive prices through the roof. In auction houses or private sales, these kinds of coins often fetch sky-high prices, and the 2016 Dino Lincoln penny is no exception. The last time one of these pennies was sold, it made headlines around the world. Collectors and investors alike were astonished by how much someone was willing to pay for this tiny piece of copper. And remember, it's not just about the money, it's about owning a rare piece of history that very few people will ever have the chance to see, let alone hold. If you're lucky enough to come across a 2016 penny, don't forget to check for the D mint mark. On a typical 2016 D penny, you'll find the small d right below the date on the coin's front. If the D is missing, you could be holding one of the most valuable pennies in circulation. Make sure to have the coin authenticated by an expert to verify its legitimacy. There are many counterfeit coins out there, so it's crucial to get a second opinion if you believe you found a rare coin. Professional grading services can confirm the authenticity and condition of your penny, which will ultimately determine its value. Investing in rare coins like the 2016 Dino Lincoln penny can be a lucrative endeavor if you know what to look for. As we've seen, even a small error can turn a regular penny into $1 million collectible. If you're new to coin collecting, it's essential to do your research, consult with experts, and always keep an eye out for unique finds. With the right knowledge, even a casual collector can stumble upon a rare and valuable coin. The 2016 Dino Lincoln penny is proof that treasure could be hiding in plain sight, waiting to be discovered. The 2016 Dino Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how an ordinary coin can become an extraordinary treasure. With its missing mint mark, historical significance, and incredible value, it's no wonder this penny is worth $1.3 million. If you're a coin enthusiast or just someone who loves fascinating stories, this penny is definitely one to remember. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing coin stories and updates. Who knows, you might just find a rare coin in your pocket change tomorrow. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, specifically focusing on the 2006 D Lincoln penny. Believe it or not, this little piece of change could be worth a staggering $1.5 million. So grab your magnifying glass, and let's uncover the secrets behind this extraordinary coin. Make sure to stick around until the end, as we'll also share tips on how to spot valuable pennies in your collection. The Lincoln penny, first minted in 1909, has been a staple of American currency for over a century. The 2006 D-Mint Mark version was produced in Denver and is part of the Lincoln Cent series, which features various designs celebrating President Abraham Lincoln's legacy. Like its predecessors, the 2006 D penny has its unique features. It's made primarily of zinc, with a copper coating, and weighs about 2.5 grams. The obverse displays a portrait of Lincoln, while the reverse features the iconic Lincoln Memorial. While these details may seem ordinary, the true value lies in the rarity and specific characteristics of certain coins. So, what makes the 2006 D Lincoln penny worth such an astonishing amount? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. While millions of these pennies were minted, only a few were produced with unique flaws or characteristics that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. The most valuable examples of the 2006 D penny have been graded at 67 or higher, which means they are virtually flawless. This exceptional condition significantly increases their market value. The coin market is a fascinating place where rarity, demand, and condition all play critical roles. In recent years, collectors have shown a growing interest in high-grade Lincoln pennies, particularly those with unique minting errors. A 2006 D penny sold for $1.5 million at a recent auction, catching the attention of collectors and investors alike. This sale reflects the increasing value of coins as both collectibles and investments. But how can you get your hands on one of these rare gems? Let's talk about how you can find valuable pennies in your own collection or even from your spare change. Here are some key factors to consider. Always check for mint marks. The 2006 D is minted in Denver, so look for the D just below Lincoln's shoulder. Examine the condition closely. High-grade coins will show minimal wear and have a shiny, unblemished surface. Look for unique minting errors, such as double strikes or off-center coins. These can drastically increase the value. Use a magnifying glass to examine your coins, and don't hesitate to consult a professional if you think you have a rare find. To sum it up, the 2006 D Lincoln penny represents not just a piece of currency but a potential goldmine for collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting out, keep an eye out for those special coins in your collection. Who knows? You might just stumble upon the next big treasure. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content about rare coins and their incredible values. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable penny or if there's a specific coin you want us to cover next. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, and we've got an amazing story for you about a penny that's worth way more than you'd ever expect. In fact, it's a 2001 D Lincoln penny, and its market value has reached a jaw-dropping $1.6 million. That's right, a simple penny from your pocket could be worth millions. So, what makes this 2001 D Lincoln penny so valuable? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the history of the 2001 D Lincoln penny. This coin was minted in Denver, which is where the D mark comes from. The Lincoln penny itself has been around for over a century, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, it's become one of the most recognizable coins in the United States. Now, the 2001 D penny may seem ordinary at first glance, but what sets it apart and gives it this incredible value lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and unique errors that have captured the attention of collectors. So, why is this penny worth $1.6 million? Let's break it down. At first, condition plays a huge role. The most valuable 2001 D pennies are in pristine, uncirculated condition, meaning they've never been used in everyday transactions. The better the condition, the more valuable the coin. Coins that are graded as mint state, especially those with high ratings like MS68 or MS69, can fetch astronomical prices in auctions, but condition alone doesn't explain the sky-high value. The real secret to this penny's value lies in its errors and rarity. Certain 2001 D pennies have been found with rare minting errors, such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These errors make the coin unique and highly sought after by collectors. For example, a doubling error means certain parts of the design, like Lincoln's face or the words on the coin, are imprinted twice, which makes the coin highly collectible. One specific feature that has fascinated collectors is the God We Trust error. On some 2001 D pennies, the letters in God We Trust appear slightly doubled or misaligned, which is known as a doubled die error. This small but noticeable mistake gives the coin a one-of-a-kind quality that collectors are willing to pay big money for. These errors are extremely rare, which is why the market value has skyrocketed. Coins with this specific God We Trust doubling error have sold for massive amounts, with some hitting the $1.6 million mark at high-profile auctions. Another reason this penny has reached such high value is due to the increasing demand from coin collectors. Rare coins like the 2001 D Lincoln penny with unique errors are highly desirable in the numismatic community. Collectors are constantly looking for pieces that will complete their collections, and when a coin is both rare and in great condition, its value can skyrocket. Over the years, there have been only a handful of these coins discovered in such mint condition, making them extremely rare. The rarity combined with the historical significance of the Lincoln penny and the minting errors makes it a dream coin for serious collectors. Now, you might be wondering, how can you tell if you have one of these incredibly valuable 2001 D pennies in your collection? The first step is to check the condition of your coin. Look for any signs of wear and tear. If your coin looks nearly flawless, it could be worth something. Next, you'll want to closely inspect the coin for any errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling on the words "In God We Trust" or any other signs of misalignment or irregularities. If you think you've found an error coin, it's worth getting it professionally graded by a service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. These organizations will examine your coin and give it an official grade, which can significantly impact its value. As we've seen with other rare coins, the value of the 2001 D Lincoln penny could continue to rise over time. Collectors are always on the hunt for rare pieces, and as more people become interested in numismatics, the demand for unique error coins like this one will likely increase. If you're lucky enough to own one, holding onto it could pay off even more in the future. The 2001 D Lincoln penny is a true gem in the world of coin collecting. With its combination of pristine condition, rare errors like the God We Trust doubling, and the massive interest from collectors, it's no wonder that this small coin has fetched prices as high as $1.6 million. So, the next time you come across a penny, take a closer look. You might just be holding a fortune in your hand. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare coin or have any interesting stories to share. See you next time. We're diving deep into one of the most intriguing coins that has taken the world of rare collectibles by storm, the 2002 No Lincoln penny. And yes, you heard it right. This unique penny has a staggering market value of $1.8 million. So, what makes this tiny coin so valuable? Stick around as we explore its history, rarity, and what collectors are looking for. Let's jump in. Before we get into the specifics of the 2002 No Lincoln penny, let's take a brief look at the history of the Lincoln penny series. The Lincoln cent, introduced in 1909, commemorated the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, it has undergone several design changes, but the image of Lincoln has remained a central feature. And now, fast forward to 2002. This year was supposed to be a regular one for penny production, but what came out of it was a mystery that shocked collectors: a penny with a missing mint mark and the phrase "God We Trust" misspelled. These mistakes skyrocketed its value in the numismatic world. The 2002 penny in question is known as the No Lincoln penny due to a printing error that left off Abraham Lincoln's face and some key details on the obverse side of the coin. While minting errors are not uncommon, the combination of missing elements, including Lincoln's face and the famous motto, "In God We Trust," transformed this penny from an ordinary coin into a true rarity. This particular penny has "God We Trust" instead of the usual "In God We Trust." A striking mistake that no one noticed until a few lucky collectors stumbled upon it. A minting error like this is exceedingly rare, and when you add the missing Lincoln portrait, it becomes a one-of-a-kind collectible. Let's break down the minting error in more detail. Coins are struck using dies that imprint the design on blank metal planchets. In this case, it's believed that a worn or damaged die caused the face of Lincoln and some of the inscriptions to be left off. The missing elements make this coin especially fascinating, and its value skyrockets due to its rarity. Mistakes like these aren't always discovered immediately. This penny likely went unnoticed for some time before collectors realized they had stumbled across something truly special. The error combined with its circulation condition plays a huge role in its high value. So, why is this penny worth an astounding $1.8 million? The value of rare coins is determined by a few key factors: rarity, demand, and condition. With only a few of these error coins believed to exist, they are incredibly rare. Collectors are always on the lookout for unique pieces like this, driving demand through the roof. Condition is another crucial element. Coins in pristine condition or even uncirculated will fetch higher prices. The value of this coin surged not just because of its error but also because of its well-preserved condition and the rare examples that have been found. The numismatic community values rarity, and this penny delivers that in spades. It's not just a mistake, it's a combination of factors that almost seem impossible to replicate, making it a must-have for serious collectors. If you're curious about whether you might have one of these hidden treasures, here's what to look for. First, check the obverse side of your 2002 penny. Is Lincoln's face missing? Next, inspect the phrase, "In God We Trust." If you see "God We Trust" without the "in," you may be holding onto one of the rarest pennies in existence. Also, take note of the overall condition of the coin. Any scratches or signs of wear could reduce its value, but even in less than perfect condition, this penny is still worth a small fortune. The coin market is constantly evolving, and coins like the 2002 No Lincoln penny are highly sought after. Rare error coins like these can often lead to bidding wars at auctions. Recently, one of these pennies sold for an eye-popping $1.8 million in a highly publicized auction, proving that collectors are willing to spend big on the rarest of the rare. Experts predict that the value of this penny could even increase over time as fewer error coins are found. The coin market thrives on scarcity, and with so few of these out there, the demand is only growing. What does the future hold for the 2002 No Lincoln penny? It's likely that the coin's value will continue to climb. Coins with such unique and significant errors often become legendary in the numismatic community, and this one is no different. The combination of historical significance, rarity, and a massive error will likely keep this penny in the spotlight for years to come. As more collectors become aware of its existence, it wouldn't be surprising if future auctions break the $1.8 million mark, pushing the price even higher. Who knows, it could become one of the most valuable pennies ever discovered. And there you have it, the incredible story of the 2002 No Lincoln penny, a tiny piece of copper that holds an enormous value. From its shocking minting error to its skyrocketing worth of $1.8 million, this penny proves that even the smallest mistakes can lead to big rewards. Do you think you have one of these rare pennies? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coin history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching, and we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating pennies ever minted, the 2003 Lincoln penny. This particular coin, with the famous "God We Trust" inscription, has taken the coin collecting world by storm. What's even more unbelievable? One of these coins has been valued at an astonishing $1.9 million. Yes, you heard that right, almost $2 million for a penny. So, what makes this coin so special? Let's find out. To fully understand the significance of the 2003 Lincoln penny, we need to start with a little background. The D mint mark signifies that the coin was minted in Denver. The Lincoln penny itself has been a staple of American currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. By 2003, this penny had seen many design modifications and changes, but one thing remained constant: it's a symbol of American history. The "In God We Trust" inscription on this coin is not just a patriotic statement, it's also a key feature that collectors look for. This phrase has appeared on U.S. coins since the Civil War era and has become a critical part of their identity. But, as you'll soon see, the 2003 D penny has more than just history behind its high value. So, why would a seemingly ordinary 2003 D penny be worth a mind-blowing $1.9 million? Several factors contribute to the incredible value of this coin, and it all starts with its rarity. Most pennies from 2003 are, of course, worth just a cent, but certain rare versions or error coins can be worth a fortune. The most prized 2003 D Lincoln pennies are those that have what collectors call a minting error. This can include doubled dies, die cracks, off-center strikes, and more. These errors make the coin unique, and the rarer the error, the higher the value. There's speculation that the specific penny valued at $1.9 million had a significant error in its minting process, making it one of a kind. Additionally, the coin's condition plays a vital role in its value. A coin that has been preserved in mint condition, without any wear or damage, can fetch sky-high prices in the collector's market. Now, let's talk about the coin market itself. The value of rare coins, like this 2003 D Lincoln penny, isn't just determined by collectors alone. It's also heavily influenced by auctions. When rare coins are put up for auction, competitive bidding can drive the price through the roof. A 2003 D penny with an exceptional error or in pristine condition can easily capture the attention of serious collectors, many of whom are willing to pay big bucks to own a piece of numismatic history. That's exactly how this penny reached a value of $1.90 million. As with any valuable collectible, the coin's provenance, its history of ownership, also adds to its worth. If a coin has been previously owned by a well-known collector or has appeared in high-profile collections, its value increases dramatically. One of the most important things to remember about coin collecting is that condition matters more than almost anything else. When we talk about a coin being in mint condition, we mean that it looks just like it did when it left the mint, with no scratches, wear, or discoloration. Coins like this are incredibly rare because most pennies are circulated in everyday use, meaning they suffer a lot of wear and tear. The 2003 D penny that fetched $1.9 million was likely graded as MS69 or MS70, which are the highest grades possible on the coin grading scale. MS stands for mint state, and the numbers represent the level of perfection. The closer to 70, the better condition the coin is in. This level of near perfection is why the value can skyrocket. Owning a 2003 D Lincoln penny valued at $1.9 million is the dream of many collectors, but it's also important to note that finding one in circulation is highly unlikely. Coins of this value are usually discovered in old collections, from rolls of pennies that were never opened, or in special mint sets. However, that doesn't mean you shouldn't keep an eye out. Checking your change or looking through old penny rolls could still lead to an exciting discovery. Even pennies without errors can still be worth more than face value if they are in excellent condition. The 2003 D Lincoln penny is a fascinating example of how a simple piece of currency can hold so much historical and financial value. What seems like an everyday coin could turn out to be a collector's dream, worth nearly $2 million. This penny not only carries the weight of history but also reflects the rarity and uniqueness that make coin collecting so exciting. So, if you have any 2003 D pennies lying around, it might be worth taking a closer look. You never know, you could be holding onto a small fortune. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin stories and updates. See you next time. We're diving into one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after pennies out there, the 2004 D Lincoln penny. This seemingly ordinary coin from Denver's mint made headlines for one incredible reason. It's worth a jaw-dropping $1.9 million. Yes, you heard that right. A simple penny that could make you a millionaire. So, what makes this coin so valuable? Stick around because we're going to uncover all the secrets behind the 2004 D Lincoln penny, the famous "In God We Trust" error, and why collectors are willing to pay a fortune for it. The 2004 D Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, which is known for producing billions of pennies each year. Most of these pennies end up in circulation, being spent or forgotten in drawers. However, in 2004, a few very special pennies were minted, pennies that were far from ordinary. One of the most striking things about this coin is its "In God We Trust" error. Normally, this iconic phrase appears clearly on all US currency, but in some of the 2004 D pennies, a misprint occurred, making the phrase look incomplete. This error is what skyrocketed the value of this penny from 1 cent to an astonishing $1.9 million. You might be wondering, how can a minor error on a penny make it worth millions? Well, coin collectors are always on the lookout for rare and unique pieces. The "In God We Trust" error is considered extremely rare because it was an unintentional mistake at the Denver Mint. Not many coins escape the mint with this flaw, and when rare coins like this hit the market, collectors will do almost anything to get their hands on one, but it's not just the rarity that adds value. It's the story behind the error, the mystery of how it occurred, and the excitement of finding one in the wild. Coin collectors know that owning a piece like this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Now, let's get into the details on how you can identify if you have one of these rare 2004 D Lincoln pennies. First, you'll want to look at the date. The D mint mark, located just below the year on the front of the coin, tells you that this penny was minted in Denver. This is a key part of the coin's identity, as only the Denver Mint versions of the 2004 penny have this particular error. Next, carefully examine the phrase "In God We Trust" on the front of the coin. On some of these error coins, part of the phrase is missing or looks like it was struck incorrectly. This flaw is what makes the coin so unique. If the letters look faded, misaligned, or incomplete, you might just have one of these million-dollar treasures in your hands. The 2004 D Lincoln penny with the "In God We Trust" error has gained massive attention in the coin collecting world. Right now, this penny is valued at an unbelievable $1.9 million. This value is largely due to the rarity of the error and the demand from collectors who want this piece of history in their collection. Some of these coins have been sold at auctions, while others are still held by private collectors who know their value will likely increase over time. The $1.9 million price tag reflects not only the coin's current worth but also its potential future value. The more rare a coin, the higher its market value becomes as the years go by. If you're lucky enough to find one of these rare 2004 D pennies, the first thing you should do is protect it. Coins like this can be easily damaged if not handled properly. Even minor scratches or wear can decrease its value significantly. You'll want to store the coin in a protective case and avoid handling it with your bare hands. Oils and dirt from your fingers can tarnish the surface of the coin, which will lower its value. If you believe you have a rare 2004 D penny, it's best to get it authenticated by a professional coin grader. They can verify the authenticity of the error and give you an official grade, which will further increase its market value. The 2004 D Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of copper. It's a rare treasure that could be worth $1.9 million thanks to a simple minting error. If you're a collector, or just someone who loves the thrill of finding hidden treasures, this is one coin you'll want to keep your eyes out for. Who knows, the next time you check your spare change, you could find a fortune hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting coin stories.